Hello class, now let us see the third application of derivatives, and that is tangents and normals, right? So here you see that there is any curve given by y is equals to fx, and there is any point x0 y0 at which we are drawing a tangent line, right? And at this point also we are drawing a normal means a line through the point of contact which is perpendicular to the tangent. So at a point you can have a tangent, you can have a normal over here. So at this point the tangent, we have to find the equation of it. We have to find what is the equation of it. So just keep in mind the straight lines of last year. You know that slope of this tangent is nothing but dy by dx. You know this. So if a function is given to you, slope of the tangent at x0 y0 is simply dy by dx at x0 y0. Whatever point is given to you, you can find dy by dx and keep the values. That will give you the slope of the tangent, say m1. For the time being, say the slope here is m1, right? Now equation of tangent through x0 y0 with slope m1. Remember the formula, equation of a line passing through a point with a certain slope. You know the formula, y minus y1, here it becomes y0, is equals to m x minus x1. That is the equation of line passing through a point with a given slope. So here it is x0. So just keep the values over here. That means it becomes y minus y0 is equals to m1 is nothing but dy by dx at the given point of contact into x minus x0. So that will give you the equation of this tangent over here. Y minus y0 is dy by dx at x0 y0 into x minus x0, right? Now suppose we have to find out the equation of this normal line. So you know that this normal and tangent are perpendicular to each other. If you know the slope of tangent, you can find the slope of normal, right? Slope of the normal will be what? Minus 1 upon m1, because you know the product of the slopes is minus 1 for perpendicular lines. So you'll have this as your slope. The point normal is also passing through the point of contact x0 y0. So what is going to be the slope of normal here? Slope of normal is minus 1 upon m1, or you can say minus 1 upon dy by dx at x0 y0 for this case, which sometimes you can also write minus dx by dy. Acceptable, you can do this also, that's also equally correct. So either ways, either this or this, you can find the slope of normal, right? So once the slope of normal is gotten, you can find the equation of normal through the point with this slope. Again, that is what? Y minus y1, here is y0, is m. Either you write minus 1 upon dy by dx at x0 y0, that is m, and x minus x0, or you can write this as minus dx by dy. It's your choice. So that is the equation of normal. Simple, straight line fundamental. You know the slope, you know the point, you can find the equation of tangent and normal respectively. Now here certain conditions may be there, that if your tangent is parallel to x-axis, right? If tangent is parallel to x-axis, what you can say? Dy by dx is 0. Tangent is parallel to x-axis. You can say dy by dx is 0. So if your slope is coming 0 at a certain point, at any point, then you can say there the tangent is parallel to x-axis, or it is perpendicular to y-axis. Either ways you say. And if your tangent is perpendicular to x-axis, in that case you can say dy by dx is undefined, or dx by dy is 0, right? Because undefined means the denominator is 0. So either ways you can go by, and this instantly in the questions you can apply. Only these two things you have to keep in mind, right? So without wasting the time, let us quickly move on to few questions. Now see this question, class. In this question, what is given to you is we have to find the equations of the tangents and normals to the curve at the indicated point. This is the point and this is the equation of the curve. We have to find the equation of tangent and we have to find the equation of normal. So the first step is nothing. You have to find out dy by dx. You have to find the slope of the tangent. So dy by dx is 4x cube minus 18x square plus 26x minus 10. That is the slope of the tangent throughout the curve it is. Now what you're going to do is you're going to find dy by dx at the indicated point 1, 3. Means when your x is 1 and y is 3. So here you have all x. So keep the value of x only. Had it been y, you would have kept y also. Wherever it was there, it would have been. So you simply solve it. It is 4 minus 18 plus 26 minus 10, which you can rather say 30 minus 28, which is 2. So slope of the tangent at the point 1, 3 is 2. That is the slope of the tangent. And what is the point over here? The point is 1, 3. So what is the equation of tangent? Equation of tangent through the point 1, 3 with slope 2. Straight line, point and slope form. Y minus y1 is m, x minus x1. You can first apply the formula and then keep the values. Directly you can keep here. So what is your equation? You can write 2x minus y is, this is minus 2 and this comes over here. So you can say plus 1 is 0. This is plus 1 is 0. So that is your tangent, equation of tangent. Now similarly you can find out equation of normal. So equation of normal, you have this as the slope of tangent, right? This is the slope of tangent. So what is going to be the slope of normal? Slope of normal at the point 1, 3, what it would be? It will be simply minus 1 by 2, because then only this into this is going to be minus 1. So with the slope of tangent, you can find the slope of normal because the product of them have to be minus 1. So you got the slope, you got the point. What is the equation of normal? Equation of normal through this with slope this is what? Y minus y1 is m, x minus x1. Same formula but with different slope because you're talking about the normal over here. So you can solve it. It's 2y minus 6 is minus x plus 1, or what you can say, it's x plus 2y minus 7 is 0. So that is the equation of tangent at the point 1, 3. And that is this is tangent, this is normal at point 1, 3. Right class? So not at all difficult. Tangents and normals, very important, one sure question over there. Quickly let us take one more question. The question is, find the point or points at which the tangent to the curve is parallel to x-axis. Okay, any curve is there. Any curve is there. We have to find where the tangent is parallel to x-axis. This is what is you have studied Rolle's theorem, if you remember. So nothing difficult here. We have to find out these points. What are all these? points where if you make the tangents they'll be parallel to x-axis. So for that, again what you have to do, you have to first of all find the slope. dy by dx is what? 3x square minus 6x minus 9. Right? Now you know that if tangent is parallel to x-axis, it means dy by dx at those points is 0. So from here we will find out all these critical points. So keep dy by dx 0. That means it becomes 3x square minus 6x minus 9 is 0. You can factorize it, right, by taking 3 common. It becomes x square minus 2x minus 3 is 0, and then you can do the factorization. Minus 3x plus x minus 3 is 0. That gives you x minus 3 plus 1 x minus 3 is 0, or you can say x minus 3 x plus 1 is 0, which gives you x as either 3 or minus 1. These are the points that you have gotten where your tangent, these are the x points, x values, x is 3 and x is minus 1, where your tangent is parallel to x-axis. Now you have to find the complete point. That means you need to find the y also. So if your x is 3, what is your y? Y is, from here you can find out, y is 3 cube minus 3 into 3 square minus 9 into 3 plus 7, which you can calculate. 27 minus 27, 9 3s are 27 plus 7, that gives you minus 20. So when x is 3, y is minus 20. So one point you have gotten is 3 minus 20. That is one point where the tangent is parallel to x-axis. This is one point. Another point when x is minus 1. Again you keep in this. Y will be what? Minus 1 cube minus 3 into minus 1 square minus 9 into minus 1 plus 7. So you can solve. This is minus 1, this is minus 3, this is plus 9 plus 7. So that is how much? Minus this is 4 and it gives you 12. So another point is when x is minus 1, y is 12. So these are the points where your tangent is parallel to x-axis over here, right? So we will proceed with few more questions afterwards, class, right?